Hello Pokemon Go players, this is ARGamerX or Hollock JC out here for another morning of playing Pokemon. Not at a nest today, I'm in Memorial Park hoping that we have an EX spot here that could potentially be a legendary raid. Problem is it's always kind of hard to get people out here this early in the morning, so I'm hoping people show up and have a chance at it, but we'll see. Checking a couple legendaries here. I got a new shiny last night. Just a shiny Eevee. Nothing big. Down from there. Just check on the distance. It's for the 4-star, and then from there it's just 20, 20, 20. With each Pokemon having a little bit different results. Looks like I'm in an Abra nest here. Rather had something that had a chance for shiny, but I believe Abra could eventually be a monthly Pokemon, a community day Pokemon, so he may not be the worst. Morning. It's definitely something to keep an eye on, as Abra is a pretty decent psychic Pokemon, especially if you don't have your Mewtwo's. Nope. I do have a 1-star that's coming up. If it's not, if this isn't a big anything, I can try the 1-star for the Sinks, which is always a chance for a shiny. I still have yet to get a Sinks shiny. Man, that's a nice looking shiny. And of course you need a couple of them because you want to get both evolutions. Of all the shinies I've gotten, I haven't got a Warlord shiny either. He's such a common Pokemon. I don't really want to trade for one unless I could trade a community day Pokemon for one. That's because I don't like trading for a common Pokemon. I will eventually though, probably, but we'll see. So Niantic also released some more information about the new Priority 4s coming out. We'll be learning more about that on Thursday. There is going to probably be another event coming out, according to Niantic Japan. Hey man. Nothing much, just streaming some Pokemon. How about you?
I'm good.
Hopefully we get enough people for that raid out there, but I doubt it.
We got 3 already.
Oh, do we have 3 already?
Yeah.
I'll make a 4th. We might be able to do it with the... What level are the other 2?
She's in her 30s. Lady with a white blouse.
If we can get a 5th, then... Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, she plays here all the time in the morning. If we can get a 5th out here, we might be able to go for that legendary raid, which of course would be nice. Let's post on Discord that we have 3 people out here.
So let me change everything red.
And she's
She's yellow.
yeah.
She was fighting the gym, but I was hiding behind the tree.
You remind me of the old advertisement for Pokemon.
And I waited for the last Pokemon that she had left. With the last hit on it, I just jumped in and took it.
Wow, that's me.
See, yesterday she had the whole part for her. Her and her daughter. They put everything in yellow.
Okay, I just posted that we have 4 out here already. Let's see, hopefully, now that we know we already have 4, and we only need 1 more. Probably somebody else.
If we are high level, we can do it with 4.
I know we possibly could, but I don't know what type of Pokemon counter she has. She's a high level, but you know, there's a high level, but then there's also having the right Pokemon for the battle.
I use anything that it gives me.
Yeah, it just makes it, that can make it a little more difficult when you're trying to bring it down to the low number. I use 6 Shadow Claw Mewtwo's.
Oh, the Mewtwo?
I mean, Yeah, and then I use, I mean, Shadow Ball Mewtwo's. And then, or I can use Dark T-Tars as well.
I got plenty of T-Tars.
So either go with 6 of those, or I go with 6 of Shadow Ball Mewtwo's for it. Either one. They got that one, and we got another. And there's a 1-star. Hopefully that's a Sphinx, because I don't know about you, but I want to get that shiny Sphinx. That thing looks so nice.
That's what I've been trying to do. All the level 1 and level 2. Is it level 1? The chin?
The Sphinx, yes, it is. It's a level 1 star, so we know that there's a chance that that's it. Also, the Beevil Pokemon. What is that? The one that looks like a weasel. He's also a 1-star too.
I tried to look for him too, because I didn't play for like 3 months, and I missed all the events.
Oh, you missed all the events too?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Morning.
Hey.
Oh, I'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully we can get the other people out here. But so anyways, so I got me off my train of thought. So yes, we know that this Thursday, through the Japan Atlantic, released a tweet stating that there's going to be a new evolution event. That's likely when the new items are going to be hitting. At least we know one of them is going to be hitting, the one that probably works with Tangela. This goes back to the idea that the Tangela shiny is now currently showing as a possibility. So they're likely going to do some sort of event with some more new alternate evolutions. Our new evolutionary item, which I really wish they just drop all evolutionary items, and Tangela. I mean, the evolutionary items are such a joke. You don't really need them. Once you've evolved 1 or 2, you get all these junky items, so you just end up throwing away. And it's just a pain in the neck for some of the newbies who need them. But for us experienced players, we're like, we just throw them away. They're just a waste of space. I understand that's what they use in the game, but most people here are only worried about the meta game, are worried about completing their decks. They're worried about completing their decks. They only need 1 of each. But they're worried about the meta game. The only one that's worthwhile right now for the meta game might be Scizor, the Scizor evolution. Past that, there's none of them. I'm gonna put my favorite looking Pokemon up here just to show it off a little bit. My current favorite looking Pokemon right now. Where is it? There it is. But I also did a review last night for oh, looks like someone got stuff out for Veterans Day. I also did a review last night for a game called Treasure Hunt. Disappointed, to say the least. It's a rather interesting looking game as far as the ARGames go. It had a concept that I haven't seen used in any other AR games. The concept, guys, was that you could have one player that would hide the treasure or hide whatever, and they would make a boss area, and other players, which you deemed as part of your team, would at that point look for the item that you hid, and they would search for it, and they had like 15 minutes to find it, and they would, using AR maps just like you would use in Pokemon GO. What was really, so that's a neat aspect. Here you are, you can make an actual AR based game, hide an item, let other people search for the item. Neat aspect, really loved the idea, but the game was dead. Went to play the game and the map didn't work, so didn't get to do anything with it. I'm guessing at some point in its lifespan, the map program just stopped working and they stopped doing anything with it. So Let's see here. Anything in Discord yet? No. It's such a shame. So I would love to see, I keep seeing things that I would like other independent video game makers to try. Right now, I think a lot of video game makers are really scared of trying to compete with Pokemon. They don't think they can beat it. When in truth, there's a good opportunity out there to do something. But they have to come up with something unique, something that hasn't been done. For those of you who don't know, tomorrow's new AR game Wednesday. We'll be playing Ghostbusters World, and then I'll be taking votes or ideas for what I'm going to play next week. I think I'm going to rotate it up a little bit and go with something else next week. Possibly something like I'm not going to go straight to a big game like the Walking Dead game. I might do a zombie-based game because there's plenty of zombie-based AR games, but probably not straight for the Walking Dead one. Good morning, guys.
I was just talking about you always telling me what was going on in this game. Where you been?
I just been playing
Cuba.
other places.
You've been to Cuba too. No.
Actually, there was a Cubone nest I was going to for the last week because he was shiny. So I didn't get him when they had the shiny event. So I've been hanging out there. I still haven't gotten him. I decided today to take a break. No, Cubone.
Cubone?
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
they had an Ingress event this last week where you had Cubone representing Resistance, the green team, and you had Ponyta and Rapidash representing the blue team. If you look at that one over there, I just put a Rapidash. That Pokemon is one of the most gorgeous.
It is. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dying to catch me one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me look at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, so you did get one of those?
No, I didn't.
And then here's the Ponyta too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a small version.
Nice.
Yeah, I think both of them are. Personally, I think it's the best looking Pokemon. No, I only have one of each, so. I try to get one of each shiny, so.
That's what I've been doing.
So that's why I was at the Cubone nest, but nest changed tomorrow. The McGriffin Park out there in Westside.
Yeah.
That's a Cubone nest. There's about 8 to 10 that spawn out there.
Constantly?
Yeah, so. Actually, the first time I went to that nest was this week because somebody told me Cubone was there, and I was very happy with the nest. It's a very nice, quiet park. It's pretty large. The only disappointment is that there's Pokespots within the park, but they're not EX spots. So, no chance for Deoxys. Oh, there is a sheep near us. There's a sheep over here.
Oh, I got a bunch of them shiny.
Yeah, but he's just a rare Pokemon, so. I got a bunch of them shiny as well. Sheepy sheep. My son used to always say there's just a sheepy sheep. Come on. I think I know where the spot is going to be because it's usually where anything rare spawns. For those of you who are newer players, typically if you can find a good spot that gets rare Pokemon, you're going to find that Pokemon is always rare. I'm going to let her have it. I already have Pokemon at other gens, so I don't mind if she takes it. Not a shiny. Let's see, anything from Discord? No. Yeah, you go across the street to get it.
Anybody responds on the...
No, not yet, unfortunately. If you want to get the bear, you want to get the sheep, you got to go over there. If you care about getting the sheep. Oh, you already got it? Okay.
It's not a shiny, but...
Yeah. I was hoping. I could always, I have my, I think I have like 4 or 5 of them, but for newer players getting in, he's becoming good trade bait because they didn't get him when he was a community day. I've been seeing that newer players have been trying to get a lot of the old community day Pokemon because they didn't get them at the time.
Well, I got a bunch of old Pokemon. I always keep 3 at each.
Well, I'm talking about as far as like the shiny, the old shiny community day ones.
I told her to take that one, flip that one, since that one probably will get another egg in there. She said, "God damn it, who took my gem? I was fighting, and then it glitched me out, and then when I look at it again, it was red."
Oh, so you're not...
Do you know where's the... Have you seen... Because I don't have that Pokemon. The one that it says Cash 5 bug type Pokemon.
No, I don't currently have... Well, actually, must be one... Because actually, now that I see, I do have it. I didn't realize I had it. If I were to guess, one of the first ones I spun when I got here was either the public spot...
Yeah, but
not the Starbucks spot.
None of those are Catch 5 type Pokemon.
I got it somewheres.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for that.
So you got the one next to Publix as well?
Yeah.
And you got both Starbucks?
Well, I didn't went inside the apartment.
Yeah, not the one inside the apartment, but the one that's by the benches over there. Yeah. I must have gotten it somewhere else without realizing it. Because I didn't realize I had it until looking at it now. It's a shame you can't click on it to determine where you got it. With that, when they did the Squirtle shiny with the sunglasses,
yeah,
people kept like, which one did you get it at? Because it was shiny. If that one was shiny, it was shiny for everybody at that spot.
You know that Blissey you put there mesh your skirt.
So, oh, I didn't put Blissey there. Somebody else already did. I put Sal. Yeah, somebody else.
I thought you did.
No.
Let's see if anyone said anything in Discord. There's 2 Discords now, so let me check the other one as well.
I know, I seen that yesterday. I was trying to post something on the one that I know and nobody responded me back.
Well, the other one, they allow spoofers, so a lot of people have been posting on that one because they're tired of the anger with the other one, but let me see here, nothing on that one.
Probably the first one that I was doing yesterday. You remember that you didn't see my
Jacksonville Elite Raiders. They're the ones that do spoofers.
I mean, the point is to beat the gym and catch it. Who cares who's spoof or not?
Okay, someone else said they'll be here. You said you had a 4th person though? So besides this 3, was there another person you had?
There was somebody else walking when I was walking around here.
Hopefully they show up here soon because I don't know what level
this
is.
You made it to 40 already?
Yeah, I'm 40.
Oh, there's the one at Starbucks coming over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit. 8:30, you just played?
Yeah. Because you only make 4, I really want to have 5 of us. Especially considering I don't know what level he is. He's not green, so it means he's less than 40. You're 40 though, right? Thought so.
I'm already on.
So you missed out the last
4 million.
You missed out on the last few community days, huh?
Yep. Well, I cashed this one last Sunday.
Oh, I'm matching.
Last Sunday? Did you do it last Sunday? I mean Saturday?
Oh, Snorlax. Oh, yeah, I did. I got 7 shinies from it. Not bad looking Snorlax either.
Level 10K?
Yeah. Now I want to get another level with the babies and the level 7. Let's see. Hopefully one of these will have a egg in it. I've already reached my limit. Well then.
All right. Okay.
Some of these.
Sometimes I don't even have to come inside here to hit the fucking stuff.
Yeah. Well, sometimes though, what sucks is sometimes there's a really good Pokemon over in that area, and you got to get out of here to go over there and check for it because there's a rare spot over there sometimes. But then again, I always go the distance if it's a shiny. If it's a chance for shiny.
Or not.
Yeah, I'm saying if there's a chance for shiny, I always go the distance.
It's a Dusco. The level 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll still do it because I already got 1 shiny already up there.
Yeah, I'll avoid that one.
I'll probably get lucky and get another one.
You hope so, right?
Yeah.
The odds of
every time I do a raid, level 1, level 2, that I know it could be a shiny.
I know the odds typically for any like shiny Pokemon on a raid spot, if it's like
there's one just popped on here.
Oh, the one did just pop over there?
Yeah, Dusco.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna.
No, right here somewhere.
Oh. But typically if there's a shiny Pokemon chance, it's usually about odds are about 1 in 30 to get a shiny Pokemon at a raid spot. If it's like
well, I did this one
like Absol or something.
I haven't caught one yet, but he's fucking high CP. Mawa?
Yeah, Mawa. Yeah, he's he has a
shiny.
Yeah, I actually got a perfect Mawa. I was lucky enough to I went against Mawa. I can't tell you how many times, so I finally got him shiny.
Did you caught one finally?
Shiny? Yes, yeah. I did finally catch one. And it was sad though. It was like the worst CP possible when I finally caught it. But then again, he's not exactly like he's good, so why is it?
Point? It's shiny. Shiny is a shiny.
Yeah, it just always.
To me, you know, I don't know about other people. You know.
There's another.
A shiny is a shiny.
Sunkers can be shiny too. I don't know if you knew that from the time you were gone. Yeah, the seed, the corn. He has a chance for shiny as well.
Which one is that one?
I just caught him, so let's just see him in a second. It's freaking hot out here. Is it supposed to be winter?
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, you have one of those shiny? Yeah. I haven't got him shiny. On your phone? Oh, that's me streaming.
That's you doing what?
I'm streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube.
Oh.
So, like, there's people watching me play right now.
Oh, okay.
I stream every day between 8 to 9 a.m.
I seen an old man on YouTube with 12 phones.
Yeah, there's a guy that...
I think it was 12 or 8 phones. He had one on top of another one.
Yeah, he has like a rack, and it's like this whole rack. He has 12 phones. He says he wants to hit 16.
God damn.
I was reading an interview with him. He said he wanted to get to 16. You imagine how much money he spends playing Pokemon, though? Because he's trying to get all of those up there to be able to do something.
I mean, probably he's poop and he sells accounts and shit.
Well, I mean, the #1 player in Pokemon, he got caught selling Mewtwo's. Like, he would allow you to give him his login information, and I think it was like $40 to give you 100% Mewtwo, guaranteed.
Only one.
Yeah. It was like guaranteed 100% Mewtwo. It cost maybe off a little bit, but it was something like that. And he was the #1 player.
Well, I didn't cut a 100% one. I got a 96%. And that's pretty decent for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't even here for the Mewtwo event either.
Yeah, oh, you talk about when they had the Mewtwo was actually available?
You got the new legendary? For that?
Yeah, I have.
You got one already?
Yeah, the Oxeye. Yeah.
I did right here and over there last weekend, but they haven't gave up the pass yet. I guess they're giving it up on weekdays.
Lately, his events all been on weekdays. Like on Wednesday, there's one for him. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I have both of them are the exact same CP.
There you go. That's what I want to catch.
I actually have another one for tomorrow. So.
Oh, you can trade. You can.
I've already given it to someone.
You can share passes. I found out that the other day too.
Yeah, if they're a level 3 friend with you, I think you can share a pass with them.
Oh, with a friend.
Yeah, they got to be level 3 friend.
I don't even know if we're friends or not.
Let's see.
Okay, put the code in it.
What's your name on this game?
Eliomar.
Alien Mata?
Eliomar.
Then no. Here, if you want to add me.
What the fuck?
Any of you streamers out there that might be watching me, you can add me as well if you
I
want.
don't know how to.
Okay, so go click up there. There you go. 1724 9956 5205. And you can just send it. Did you already send it? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll get in just a little bit. Takes a moment. There we go. We're gonna get the other guy here, but he's walking over here from Starbucks. But if he doesn't have another phone, 4 is not going to be a lot to do this.
That's 40. Level 40.
Yeah, but I don't think he's level 40 because he's not green.
You guys already lobbied?
Oh, he said he's across the street. He's ready to lobby when we are. Hey, hey, Zip! We're gonna lobby up. There's 2 in the lobby already? Yeah. Go and lobby up, Zip.
Oh, we got plenty now.
Oh, there's 4 in the lobby already.
That's because we just got it.
You already lobbied?
That's 6.
But me and him are level 3 friends, so when you get that higher friendship, you know, you get more bonus damage. Now we got 6, we got it now.
Oh, lucky egg, lucky egg.
My phone is burning up.
Lucky egg.
I'm not gonna lucky egg.
What are you saying?
He's saying you can lucky egg if you want, for extra XP.
Oh.
You got 5 seconds.
What do I do? Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't have it. Oh.
Get to the double.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm already 40, so I'm not that worried about it. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Yourself?
Very good.
Good timing on your part. It seems to be going down pretty decently so far. See guys, the psychic is not effective, but what the psychic does is attack is so small it charges up your shadow ball rather rapidly. I'm streaming live as well, so, and of course the shadow ball does a ton of damage, so that's always good. That's why Mewtwo is one of the best counters for him, because that ghost damage against the psychic. How you been, man?
Very good.
How'd you do on community today?
I only got an hour. I was working that day, unfortunately, which sucked because I really could have used the dust. But I ended up with 4 shinies, so I can't.
4 shinies in an hour, yeah, you can't complain with that. I mean, I played all 3 hours, only ended up with 7, but I wasn't in the greatest area either. I was at an event that weekend, so I was in the St. Augustine World Golf Village.
Okay, yep.
It wasn't terrible, but
Right. No.
definitely was no talent center.
How'd you do?
I ended up with 7.
I don't mean
Oh.
from the event.
Oh, did decently.
Okay, good.
It wasn't a huge event, but I got to meet the voice of Mario
Okay.
many times, so because it was a 1 free autograph per day, which is very rare for events.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed the rock T-Tars by mistake. Darn it. Oh, we got it either way. It was one autograph per event, and then do you watch any anime?
A little bit.
Have you heard of Sword Art Online?
What now?
Have you heard of Sword Art Online?
Uh-uh.
Okay, it's a pretty big anime. I met the voice actor for 2 lead characters. So.
Have you seen the? I haven't. Yeah. I guess they've got a new little short for Star Trek Discovery.
I know I haven't.
I was reading, on Facebook. It was like, a bunch of people were trashing it, but apparently, like, none of them have seen it. And everybody that saw it said, no, it was actually pretty good. We really liked it. It's one of those. Okay, guys, I understand you're mad about things. Don't blame you, but don't just trash everything until you look at it.
People just don't like change.
Yeah.
You look at Star Trek, Star Wars, heck, even the different generations of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever anything new comes out, people just don't like the change.
Right.
Yeah, got it. That was lucky, because that throw was terrible.
We gotta love RNG. I throw, excellence and it'll do nothing, and then it's like, oh, I barely clipped it. I flubbed it.
That was the way I barely clipped it. And I was like, oh, that's not going to be a catch. It ended up being a catch. So. Recharges Mewtwo's here.
another egg right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Come on.
Looks like everybody else is still trying to catch it. Did you get it?
You kept jumping out. But I already had one, so how many do you have now?
I have quite a few of them.
I do.
But I play a lot, so.
I know you do.
Stay in the ball, you can stay in the ball.
Oh, you got a few chance shinies out here. Love this. 2 Growlithe. Crobat.
He ran away on me.
Did he?
I got 2 more.
Oh.
Hey. Last ball. You staying there? Nope. He ran away. Yeah, it's not like I don't have a ton of them.
Yeah. At least still get a chance for the EX Pass.
Yeah.
There's a Growlithe over this way we can check. Did you get any of the Ponyta or Cubone shinies?
I got 2 of the Cubone, I got no Ponyta, and I went out and looked.
It's hilarious. I got 2 Ponyta and I got no Cubones. There's the Cubone nest I've been hitting up every day until today, and didn't still have any luck. So, and sadly, I finally got a shiny. It was an Eevee shiny. It's like I already got a bajillion of these. Some of these community days, you get the shiny again. You're like, oh.
Right.
I've gotten 3 Squirtle shinies since the Squirrel event ended.
Really?
It's like, what the heck am I gonna do with these shinies now?
I have gotten really good luck with getting the Puccinas, however this.
He's actually good trade bait for some.
Is he?
Yeah, because there is quite a few people. Leroy Jenkins is looking for one.
Interesting. Okay, I'll throw it up. I got 2
I
of
actually
them
have 2.
from my gotcha. You know, just driving and picking. It's like, oh wait.
For one, so.
All right. It's a lot of ghosts, and a lot of time when I drive home at night, I go through there and I just catch everything at least in one pass through. I'm sure I'll get one at some point.
Okay, that's the RK9. Let's see. I saw another one near us. Oh, yeah, there's another RK9 down here as well. I still haven't got the RK9 shiny either. During the event, me and Techno were walking in, what was it, the Riverwalk, and we got 100% RK9. Like, man, that was shiny.
Wow, that's nice.
If only it was shiny though. But I mean, getting 100% is nice, but
yeah.
During the shiny event when they had all those dogs out,
Right.
Just, missed opportunity. I have so many shinies, but none of them do I battle with except for the rock T-Tard. And he's my last guy if all my other rocks go down.
Yeah, I've got a rock T-Tard that's okay. And not really very good, but I've got a Moltres shiny that's decent.
Yeah. Actually, it was funny enough is that I couldn't play during the Moltres event. So Techno took my second phone he played for me that he did 20 events and he caught all 20 Moltres.
Nice.
He's like, I didn't even do that well for myself. Oh, there's a Sphinx up here. Sphinx, he has a chance for shiny.
Yeah, I just did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ma'am? No, of course, I should do it. We'll make it down there in 15 minutes. But
Yeah, I've been doing the legendary raids because of the rest of it. I've been looking more for anything involved in a raid, especially Machamps and Gengars, just to get the extra dust.
you know, it was this event was so good for me this weekend. It was the first time I ever had over 1 million Stardust.
Wow.
I don't anymore because I went ahead and spent it.
Yeah.
I like using Stardust as like a means to push me forward.
Right.
So I powered up 100% Pokemon, 91 I'm going to probably use. I need to use it on something.
Right. I've been doing that, and I'll get 100 or so, and then I push up.
Morning.
In this area,
I'm sorry?
I'm looking for the Chase Bank, 1661.
Chase Bank.
Yeah.
Isn't that the, which I know that there is,
It's in a little strip mall, I think.
yeah, there's one opposite, there's a bank opposite the Starbucks.
Okay.
If you go around this corner to the light,
Okay.
and turn right, I think that's the Chase.
Okay.
But I know there's a bank that's like right up, you look at the Starbucks, like right over here, and it's kind of hidden. It's like, it looks like a little storefront.
I think.
Don't remember.
A bank's a bank.
Yeah. Is it my bank? No, then it's just a bank.
All banks are evil anyways.
Disagree with that.
I was reading an article about Stan Lee, because, you know, with him passing and everything. And it was talking about his creation of Iron Man. His goal with Iron Man was to make the worst person possible, but make them a likable hero. That's why Iron Man, Tony Stark, was a gun salesman. He sold weapons.
Right.
He was a rich, arrogant capitalist, a drunk, because he wanted to make the worst possible person he could, but make him a likable hero.
Right.
And that was his goal. I thought that was pretty cool to learn that.
And not that he's the worst possible person, but it kind of is ironic that Robert Downey Jr. plays him, you know, because you know, he certainly has had a checkered past, you know.
Well, and actually, when I was reading that, because I got into the topic, I learned something else too. So I don't know if you knew this, but Marvel financed the first Iron Man movie themselves. It wasn't done by Disney.
Okay.
So they put the whole company on stock to make the first Iron Man movie. And the director wanted Robert Downey Jr. for Tony Stark.
Right.
He pushing, but Marvel's like, we can't do this because the insurance cost, because he had such a checkered past, was so high on him that Marvel couldn't afford it. Mel Gibson stepped in and covered the insurance cost for Robert Downey Jr. to play Tony Stark so that he could be an Iron Man. So if Mel Gibson hadn't stepped in, we would have had a different Iron Man. And he would have never had the career that he had.
Right.
I thought that was a pretty cool thing on top of it, on top of the other.
It's really interesting when you look at some of these great movies that got made. It's like, man, if it wasn't for this guy.
Yeah. Or just circumstances that happened.
Right. But those are the oddball, and a lot of times the movies that the studios love and want and push all this stuff into, they're terrible, and they're terrible flops. And these ones that they had to be, you know, had their arms twisted, push kicking and screaming, are fantastic.
Yeah. With that in mind, with Mel Gibson, the last Road Warrior movie, well, it's a remake sequel because the script was originally written, it was supposed to start filming 10 years before with Mel Gibson playing the part, and it was supposed to be the final movie. And that scene where he's looking up at the girl and he's down at the bottom, originally he was going to go up the elevator with the girl because he had gone so much unhuman that she had turned him back to being a human, back to caring about things again, that he went up with her. Right.
That is just a fantastic movie. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. You know, so the first time I saw it, like I was just.
All the Mad Max movies, definitely. When I was younger, I had seen The Road Warrior, and I had never seen the other Mad Max movies. Okay. And so I had no idea that there was sequels or any of that stuff. I just saw.
I wasn't a big fan. I mean, I liked it, but I thought the weakest obviously was the third. Road Warrior was good. Really good. I mean, I saw Mad Max, and then Road Warrior was so different than it.
Yeah, but it's just interesting. You're right. The Thunderdome is what you're talking about. Yeah. It was a good movie, but it was awkwardly placed a little bit. Right. I mean, they were talking about when they originally were going to bring back the fourth movie, there was going to be a video game that was set up to go with it and an animated movie based on the girl as well, but both those got canceled because of the weather problem that they had. Right. Basically, what they were going to originally film it in Australia is the desert area, but there'd been some like monsoon or something, and all of it just grassed up and flowered up. And it canceled filming, and it didn't get the money for it again for 10 more years. So, and then it ended up being filmed in Africa because of that. Right. There's some really great guys in these videos on Road Warrior. There's a lot of interesting lore that's in the movies you don't realize. Go over for the Sphinx.
One of my favorite is Frank Miller apparently is a big proponent of everything has to work in the movies. So the guitar actually worked. Apparently it sounds like shit, but it actually works.
Oh, the barge guitar?
Yeah. And the guy, the actor in it is a musician, and they just told him, play whatever you want, just shred the whole time, because they wanted somebody playing, not pretending to play. And then he said, yeah, it sounds like shit. He said, but that's great because this is what it is, you know. It's put together. You know.
That is awesome. I didn't know that was a playable instrument.
Yeah, at first it wasn't. And then they showed it to him, and it's like, oh, you know, well, what does it sound like? And they're all like, it doesn't work. It's like, oh. So then they went and...
Morning, guys. Yeah, we did.
It's cool. I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I haven't seen you either.
We'll be all ready if you guys want to join up and get some. Yeah. We're just like checking these 1-stars now.
We're just going to roll around and do stuff we do, the three of us, until we solid getting together.
You're in verified, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you're with him, just keep him in.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna, after this, I gotta go home and go to bed. Oh, okay. But he'll still be out.
Okay.
That's my boy right there. Not the choice that you're looking. Yeah,
that is really cool.
That is cool. All right, well, Zip, if you're still on about it.
All right.
Yeah, there is another one that's spawning in Memorial Park as well. They just popped. That's an egg. Yeah. Yeah, after this, I gotta start heading home and go back to bed. Gotta go to bed.
I'm walking this. I wonder if he's here, if he's across the river today.
Actually, you're lucky you actually called me this week because I've been in McGriffin Park for the last 2 days for the Cubone nest.
Okay.
And today I decided to finally come out here. And then tomorrow, because I told you I've been streaming. Tomorrow I'm doing a special event where it's what I'm calling New AR Wednesday, where every Wednesday from 8 to 9 I'm going to be streaming a different AR game. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Ghostbusters World and trying that one. Like week after I'm going to do Jurassic Park, and week after I'm going to do The Walking Dead, and so on and so forth. So I decided to make my playing into a thing. So. Oh, if only I can get this one shiny, that'd be great. This is the one you'd already done, right? How many of these have you done?
I haven't really done that many.
I haven't either.
Probably a couple dozen. It's not a lot.
Yeah. Well, this one's usually at raid spots are like 1 in 30.
Maybe I'll up that a little bit then.
But I have no idea how you catch him wild. I haven't seen him wild on the eggs, but he's in the 10K eggs, so.
Probably like any of the other 10K, you know, just one of those really rare. Oh, look, there's a.
Yeah. I've heard that if you do the 50K in a week, there's a small number of Pokemon it can be, and he has a good chance of being one of the Pokemon if you do the 50K. But you know, as much as I play, I haven't hit the 50K yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I've gotten close to it, but I don't drive, so I only walk.
I got it last week, and I do some driving, but a lot of it I walk so much at work.
Yeah.
That now
see, I haven't cut on the AK walking.
Because that's it. I've cut it on, and the game is off, and I just walk around, you know, just do my stuff.
Yeah.
Running around chasing customers and.
Where do you work again?
PetSmart.
Oh, okay. I can see that then, because you're constantly moving. See, I work in a call center.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to be constantly moving anyways, but I still probably should cut it on. Yeah. I'm waiting. Have you heard about the Pokeball thing?
Driving, I do catch a little bit. Not much, but it's one of those, I do catch a little bit driving.
Have you heard about the Pokemon Let's Go? They're going to have the Pokeball that comes with that. You can store Pokemon in that. You can earn candy on the Pokemon you stored in that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was more just like, why the hell this thing have?
Morning. Mom Master Go. Pokemon. Okay, I see now. It was a little dash there. Pokemon Master Go. Let's see if I can get this shiny now.
Ready for them to up our limit of Pokemon.
Yeah, we definitely need. We need the extra space. No shiny.
150 free slots that I've got to, you know, cultivate and go through. I mean, it's good. It's maybe get through a lot of crap I don't need anymore, you know, because I've gotten better or whatever.
If it isn't good enough to, if it isn't a high CP, I don't keep it.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I mean, some of them or I kept them the first time because they were the highest I have, and I just go through and I replace them.
What I do too is I trade a lot of them for rerolls too. So there's a whale here if you want to check that out for shiny.
I think it grabbed it already.
Pokemon Master, did you get any of the new shinies? The new Cubone or Ponyta? You know, there's a Tangela shiny coming out later this week too.
Kind of wondering if do the new stuff or wait till later the week.
They so there was an announcement in Japan, in the Japan Twitter, that there's going to be an event starting this coming up Thursday.
Okay.
So, and it's going to be, and they said new evolution. So
yeah,
likelihood it's probably going to be, I think, coming out this Thursday is when we'll start seeing it.
Which is okay for me because so it'll be probably 4 o'clock for us.
Yeah, probably somewhere around. That's usually when it is. What date is it now? Is it almost time for a new? No, the new legendary wouldn't be till the 20th. So
The 20th.
sometimes you lose track of what even date it is. Like, is it to the 20th yet? No, not quite yet. That's the same week as Thanksgiving.
I think a lot of that is probably depends on how good the legendary is. You know what I mean? Because if it's a legendary, like, I always watch it. Oh, I gotta make sure I get as many as I can. If it's one I've got a bunch I don't care about that much anymore, it's like, yeah, I got some.
Yeah.
And I stop paying attention.
Now, if you want to keep heading that way, you can. I'm not gonna. You don't have to go all the way out here. Ah, man, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the next one will be. If there's something we're going to be able to power up again finally that's different from the normal meta.
Right.
Did you get any of the? Did you evolve any of the Typhlosions?
Yeah.
Because he's going to be a great third tier. So after you have the legendaries, after you have the Charizards,
Right.
then he'll be next. So if you don't have your 6, say, legendary powered up Charizard with the new legacy attack, then he'll be the next one after that.
I got 2 pretty good ones that were high level, so I really don't have to put any dust in them. It's one of those.
That's great.
I've lucked out really with the last 2 community days. The Metagross and this one. Getting at least a couple high level, good CP. It's like, oh, well, there you go.
I actually was lucky enough, I had a lucky floating turd to be able to evolve to the Metagross.
Nice.
So that's going to be, I'll probably power him all the way up to 40 just because of the half everything.
Right.
It's a shame I can't. What is it? Oh, Miracle. Oh, it's only a 3-star. There was a chart that came out too just recently that was showing what it took, like when you. So, like when an egg pops, when an egg shows up, what the percentage rate is going to be for each Pokemon. So, like if it's egg shows up, it's 30% chance it's going to be a legendary. 10% chance it's going to be a 4-star, and 20% chance for the other 3.
Huh.
Which is a shame because I want 4-stars, so I want more T-Tars.
Right. So do I.
Can't ever have enough T-Tar candy. You got to power up 6 rocks, and then you got to power up 6 darks. And of course, you want better ones.
Right.
Even though once a new rock Pokemon comes out, it's like, am I going to be changing my old rocks eventually?
Yeah.
Because he's no longer going to be as strong, but I don't know. I have 200% rocks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but it's like, do I eventually want to make those darks?
Yeah.
That's a dilemma because one's legacy, the other one isn't. So.
Well, and say the legacy, I would definitely keep legacy. Until they come up with something that you can get those moves. So the chances are you might get another 100% at some point. A reroll trade, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got my chainmail shirt.
Oh, sorry, you're working on the.
Get back in, and it's like, all right, so the armor cleared the first week, and they think they're gonna have their first run of the gauntlets done, well, I guess now about 20 days.
Don't forget that Caterpie could be shiny if you didn't already check it. Go ahead though, I just want to make sure you knew.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, he's not shiny.
You were saying about your gauntlets?
Yeah, so that's because I've wanted finger gauntlets for years. It's like, all right, that's enough to. I'm kind of glad the weather's getting a little cooler.
Doesn't feel like it today though, does it? Like, is this winter?
It's Florida winter.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But so you got your gauntlets. What about the? So you got the chain. What about the? Now the chainmail. Are you gonna? Do you get like full armor above the chainmail, like full breastplated armor?
Yeah. So the time period that I do late 13th, early 14th transitional. So I have a set of Coda plates, and I'll actually wear the Coda plates and everything on top of the chain.
Okay. So you already have that covered.
Yep,
then.
I already have that. And I've got a.
What type of sword do you use?
It's it's all rattan. The weapons we use because we're doing real combat, real contact.
So it's all what again?
Rattan.
What's rattan?
It's like the wicker furniture.
Okay.
The big pieces they make that's rattan.
Okay, so you guys, you use official, what they wore, armor, official chainmail, official gloves, and then the rattan swords.
Right.
I bet that's heavy as crap.
It really isn't. I mean, not saying that you put it on and walk around and you're like, oh shit, this is a lot of, it's because we follow the same rules, so the way it's distributed, it is weight, and you do have to get used to wearing it.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of those.
Historical things and show you how they. I don't know if your ball catcher rocks it or not. What you were saying?
A lot of the early armor was glued. A lot of the leather, stuff like that. That was used fairly extensively on things.
Yeah, I've seen where they've actually built weapons like the ancient Greek fire off of accounts, not because they found any, but actual accounts. Otherwise, they would have never had the information for it. What was that special called? There used to be a series, and I loved it because what it would do is there used to be a show. I'm sure you've heard of Ancient Aliens. Right. Absolutely terrible show. Because basically, I don't like it because it says man can't accomplish this on their own. And there was this historical show that basically they took everything almost that they showed on that and be like, how we actually did it.
Right, yeah. Not saying they did it this way, but it is possible because we can do it this way.
Yeah, like this is how the Romans would have built this. We didn't need aliens. This is how the Egyptians would have done. We don't need this. It's kind of funny, the only thing they can't explain from the Egyptians, because they basically figure out how they built the pyramids now, is the only thing that they can't explain is how they made perfectly circular drill bit size holes. Because they don't know if they used diamonds or not, because they can't find any trace of diamonds, and they don't know how they would have cut perfectly circle holes to put things into. Right. I thought that was kind of interesting. Of all things that they're having a hard time explaining, it's something such a small thing. Then they have no idea how they made their masks, like the Egyptians' mask with the gold folding. I mean, even now, that would be really hard to do, to make the pharaoh's masks. But
and a lot of times it down to, like, they have recently figured out Roman cement was so good.
Yeah, it's they use the volcano ash.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because there's something small like that. Part of it is that it's not just that it's ash, it has to be this type of ash, and you know.
Yeah, they've recently learned how to mimic it and everything, and so that you can make the underwater cement. There's 2 sun currents here. Hey, Ponita. And no 3 out of 3 of them were shiny. But I've already got a shiny today. I can't request too much.
Right.
Even if it was just an Eevee. I did try a squirrel shiny for Rosita, so I'm happy with that.
Oh, that's good.
Because that's one I missed out on.
That's one I lucked out at work. I was going home, and it's like, because I don't, you know, if they're not particularly useful, I like click on it, it's like, that's different.
It's kind of a cool looking shiny too.
Yeah. The black rose, yeah. I like it. One, but I haven't seen.
Oh, so that one is going to, okay, Spiritual Life is going to be popping in 30 minutes, and I'm sure looks like they're on Discord there, that if you want to stay time, I will. Okay, streamers out there, this is ARGamerX. For those who don't know, I work 3rd shift, so it's getting close to my bedtime. If you're interested, be sure to check out my current review of Treasure Hunt. It's on YouTube. Amazing concept for. Unfortunately, it's a dead game. See it just to see what had the funding, with the hopes that maybe one day some independent or maybe somebody with some money might pick up the same concept. The AR game that's multiplayer, local multiplayer. Treasure sounds like a phenomenal game to play with buds. And then also at the same time, guys, keep an eye out. Tomorrow I'll be playing, it'll be new AR Gaming Wednesday. I'll be playing Ghostbusters World. So come check that out. If you guys haven't seen what Ghostbusters World is, tomorrow between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. East, I'll be playing that. Give you a chance